everyone, my name is Yahan Ho, and today I'm excited to share my reflection on this book, The Fred Factor, which wrote by Mark Sanborn. This book changed how I view my role as a leader in the occupational safety and health. Okay, and in these slides, I would like to share my leadership profile. Before we dive into this book, I look at my own leadership style. Based on our class assessment, I scored a 27 in transformational leadership. This matches my MBTI type ISFJ, and which is known as the defender. I believe that leadership is not about power. It is about influence and caring for others. This is why Fred's story resonated with me so deeply. Alright, and now let's get into this book, The Fred Factor. And first of all, let's talk about who is Fred. Fred, she is a real mail carrier in Denver, and he inspired this entire book. And what made him so special to the author Mark? It was not just that he delivered the mail, but he did his job with heart for service. And that is an example. One time when Mark was away and Fred saw a package from a different company sitting on the porch. And this package was exposed to rain and thieves. Even though this was not Fred's job, but Fred chose to move the package to a safe place and left a note to Mark. Fred chose to care when he didn't have to. This is the Fred factor, creating value for others through simple acts of imagination and care. After we know about the Fred, let's talk about the 4 principles in this book. The first principle is that everyone makes a difference. In the occupational safety and health field, we are often seen as a compliance police, just people checking boxes on a safety audit. But Fred told me that I can reinvent my role. My mission is not just to find mistakes. It is to protect the lives and well-being of the people who I work with. And this shift is mindset turns a routine job into a meaningful mission. Okay, let's talk about the second principle. The second principle is success is built on relationships. I experienced this personality at Evergreen Group Corporation. While the culture was very rigid, I had a supervisor, manager too, who operated like a Fred. When I was pregnant and struggling with huge pressure, she did not just demand a result. She built a relationship of trust and support. Because she cared about me, I was far more motivated to excel. She proved that you cannot truly lead someone if you do not first connect with them. Okay, for the third principle is about creating value. In my past work experience, I noticed many colleagues sat at their desks for too long, like 2 hours, 3 hours, or more. Instead of just giving them boring tips, I decided to be proactive. I organized a walking step competition by doing something extra that was not in my job description. I inspired more engagement than any simple rule could ever do. This is the added value of care. The principle 4, this is the final principle, is to reinvent yourself regularly. The author Mark Sanborn says that no matter how great we are, we can always be better. For me, coming to the United States to pursue my master's degree in occupational safety and health is my way to reinventing myself. I'm not just staying with what I learned in the past. I'm building new skills to become a more professional and global safety leader. In the last slide, I would like to talk about my cultural reflection and conclusion. I want to reflect on the challenge that I faced before. In Taiwan, many business owners prioritize rapid profit over the long-term safety. Occupational safety and health policies are often treated as mere formalities to check the boxes. It can be difficult to lead in this environment. However, the freight factor reminded me that true leadership is having the courage to care, even when the culture focuses only on the bottom line. As I move forward, I know I do not need a specific title to be a leader. No matter where I am, I can build trust and create value. I choose to be afraid, and thank you for listening.